what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're getting a new 6+. Sugar, as you guys know, is getting a 6+ with the Kizuna that is coming live in the next couple of days over on OPTC, and Sugar is our next 6+ character, and we know this because I've fast traveled and you can see it on the screen, but we also know this because she's a 1.35 times booster in the treasure map. Whenever a character is getting a 6+, they are stereotypically a 1.35 times booster in treasure map, and we're pretty interesting to see how this one would turn out, because Sugar has some very interesting mechanics, and she could go either way. So, like, let me know in the comment section below if you guys think this is a good 6+ once you get to the end, or a bad 6+. Obviously, this character gets a level limit break as well. We will talk about her level limit break 5. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's take a look at 6+ Sugar. There she is. She's a driven cerebral super type quick unit. That hasn't changed. 40 cost has not changed one bit. Obviously, for the reason being 40 cost, being with her bear mechanic, you want characters around the 40 cost or lower limit, so that way you can maximize her to her full potential. She has strength reduction, slot bind, and recovery down. Her supports are just stats. Don't have to worry about that too much. She has a nice limit break, not the greatest one in the entire world. However, she has a very interesting captain ability. Now, this is at level limit break 5, because I have my Sugar at level limit break 5. So, we're going to talk about level limit break 5, but I will discuss the variances if you don't have her at level limit break 5. Her captain ability reduces cerebral and driven character special charge by 2 turns at the start of the quest. Boosts the entire crew's attack by 4.75 and HP by 1.35. And then boost the attack of characters with a cost of 40 or less by 5.25. She then makes crews quick and in-slots have matching slot effects, and extends the duration of crew's attack boost by 1 turn whenever the crew launches a special to boost attack. So it does state the crew has to launch a special to increase attack, but this is exactly the same as level limit break 5 Zephyr or Super Tandem Luffy. We've seen this mechanic before. If any of your characters use an attack boosting special, Sugar is going to increase it by 1 turn, making it a 2-turn attack boost, or 4 turns if it's 3. But if you run 2 Sugars, you are going to get a 1-turn attack boost turn into a 3-turn attack boost. Now, again, this is at level limit break 5. That last sentence that extends the duration of the crew's attack boost, you do need her at level limit break 3 to get that captain ability upgrade. Plus, I think her multipliers are a little bit different. I think she's like 4.25 attack rainbow, 4.75 for cost of 40 or less, but if you have her at level limit break 3 / level limit break 5 to get the maximum potential out of her, she's very, very good. She gives cooldowns at the start, which is great. Cerebral and Driven are both very, very powerful. 2 turns is disgusting. Like, if you guys use something like K-Dad, you guys know how powerful this is. Also giving some matching orbs and 1.35 HP, which is lovely to see. So, captain ability, pretty amazing. She gives a 4.75 times attack boost to Rainbow team, so you can put other units on the team. But just be mindful they're not getting the cooldowns, plus if they're above 40 cost, you are going to lose out on that 5.25. Sugar, being a 40 cost character, gives herself the 5.25 times damage, but all other legends are sitting at 50 cost or 65 with 6+. Sugar is that exception to the rule. With the new Kizuna character that's coming out, we are getting a Doflamingo. He works fantastic with this Sugar as well. I'll touch on him a little bit later when we get more information. But he's basically a 40 cost character. He's a driven cerebral quick unit that can give base stats. He's a very, very good character. And any character that is cerebral or driven and has a cost of 40 or less is going to be very, very valuable on a Sugar team. However, if they are not 40 cost or less, do not stress, because you can actually turn your characters into bears, which give them a 40 cost limit. Her special boosts attack of characters with a cost of 40 or less by 2.5 for 1 turn. That is at level limit break 5, by the way. She doesn't do this if you do have them at level limit break 4 or less. Changes crew slots to character's own type, and then turns selected characters up to 5 into toy bears, which have a cost of 40, 3,250 base attack. Toy bears will attack automatically after Sugar does, ignoring certain status effects like bind, paralysis. What else do they remove? Bind, paralysis, any status effect on the bears they basically remove. Plus, they go through barriers and they go through burn, which is super, super nice. And the normal attacks of Sugar and the Toy Bears will add 0.8 to the chain multiplier that ignores all enemy barriers as well. So there it is right there. So at level limit break 5, this is the special, but at level limit break 3, you don't get the attack buff. I don't think you get the orbs. It's a 2,750 base attack, and the chain boost is still 0.8. So having her at level limit break 5 makes her infinitely better. Remember, if you're using her as a captain, you're actually going to get a 2.5 times attack boost for 3 turns, and then you become bears for 3 turns. Everyone has a cost of 40 or less, and then you have 3250 base attack, like, as your stock standard, no matter what. So if you're using, like, a rare recruit that's, like, 2,000 attack, it'll change this to 3,250, which is disgusting. Not only that, but you ignore effects like bind, paralysis, burn, which is super nice. You go through barriers, which is awesome. You add 0.8 to the chain multiplier every single time a bear taps. The downside to this is the bears don't tap perfects. They tap with hobbies. So that doesn't allow you to use the chain manipulation effects like the lore buff that lore gives, where he turns a perfect into 0.6. That doesn't obviously that's not affected by this because the 0.8 is already better. However, you can do some really cool chain shenanigans still with stuff like chain boundary, with chain boosts, and with chain multiplicative buffs as well, like the new Zoro or the Yamato super type. So you can do some really cool stuff there, but obviously Sugar still does run the risk of strategically knowing what's coming, because once you turn a character into a bear, you can't use their special, and this is for 3 turns, so you have to be mindful of that too. But all in all, as a captain, you get a 3 turns of attack boost, 2.5 times to characters of 40 cost or less, which is obviously not only Sugar, but anyone that you turn into bears. Not only that, but she has a super type. Her super type condition needs a Doflamingo, Treble, Diamante, Pika, Monet, or a toy bear. So that means if you use the special, turn any character into a toy bear, you will have access to her super type special. Her super type reduces her own cooldown by 3 turns, boosts slot effects of characters with cost of 40 or less by 2.25 for 3 turns, and changes quick into super quick. So as you guys can see here, if you run her as a captain, double Sugar, use 1 Sugar special, you can make everyone bears. You get a 2.5 times attack boost for 3 turns. You get 2.25 times orb boost for 3 turns. That doesn't trigger interrupts as well. Getting cooldowns on herself is very, very nice. So you can do some really cool stuff with this Sugar. At level limit break 5, I'm a big fan of what she can do. But obviously, her numbers are still quite low. It's not exactly that Unga Bunga that I am still like hoping for with these 6+. But it's still something very, very nice to see. Her regular 6+, in my eyes, is kind of dookie. Honestly, I don't rate it at all. I think it's quite bad, honestly. But with level limit break 5, bro, she kind of brazy. Like, she out here today. Like, she out here. But another thing to note with 6+ characters and level limit break is they actually get buffs in Rumble. So Sugar was never really a character you wanted to use in Rumble, but she is a quick cerebral, and that quick cerebral team, I'm telling ya, like, it's got to be coming sometime soon. Her Rumble special at level 10 targets all enemies for defense down level 5, and then targets 4 strength enemies for attack down level 9, speed down level 10. Now, this is a great option if you are versing strength teams. Obviously, she's a driven character too, so like if you partner up with a Kainu, you can do some really cool stuff there and just totally destroy strength. But honestly, quick doesn't really struggle with strength. Strength is kind of running around like crazy right now because of the buffs it's getting from the rule sets. And I'll have a video actually coming out in the next couple days. I have sort of uploaded it, I just haven't released it because like there's been so much going on. But I'll definitely upload that soon so you guys can see, and then maybe try this Sugar out against that team if I can find it as a defensive option. Because this is really interesting at actually destroying strength. Her Rumble ability gives quick type teammates HP up level 6, and for the first 25 seconds of battle, strength type enemies get CT down level 9. Massive. Plus, she also gives CT type teammates special CT speed up level 7. So if you're versing a strength team with a quick team, you have a level 16 difference in your special, which is actually bonkers. Like, it's actually disgusting how crazy like that difference actually is. So in Rumble, she's quite interesting. Her GP stats, she doesn't have any because like it doesn't really matter too much. But all in all, you'll mainly be using her in stuff like point farming events and stuff like that. But if you have her level limit break 5, and you get the 6+ done for this Kazuna. She's a very, very interesting character. But like I said at the start of the video, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Is she a must or is she a bust? Because, like I said, her 6+ to me kind of sucks, but her level limit break 6+ is actually pretty brazy. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. While you're down there, don't forget to belt the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.